Okay, welcome. Today we are talking about reducing toxic load. So this is the fourth of five videos where we are covering the doTERRA Wellness Lifestyle Pyramid. This one is one of my personal favorite ones, and it is also a really big one. So we're going to compact it down and talk about all things reducing your toxins. Okay. There we go. Okay. So as I said, we are talking about the pyramid, right? So we've already gone through the first three levels. We've talked about eating right. We've talked about exercise. We've talked about um, resting and reducing your stress, managing your stress levels. Today we are talking reducing toxic load. Um, so the fact is, every day, every single one of us on this planet is exposed to toxins, and these can come in like so many different forms, right? So this is just in everyday stuff, the air we breathe, the food we eat, anything that is in contact with our skin, um, makeup, hygiene products, face cream, shampoo, cleaning products, the water that we drink. Like, there are toxins there's the potential for toxins in almost everything. And the tricky thing is that our bodies, and it's tricky but it's also amazing, right? Like, our bodies are just absolutely incredible. They are so good at managing that toxic load that we often don't realize everything we're being exposed to until our body can't cope anymore. And that's when we start getting some really sort of sometimes subtle, sometimes not so subtle symptoms. And this can look like a whole bunch of different things, right? So it could be digestive challenges, whether it's constipation, bloating, heartburn. Could just be low energy, like chronic low energy, aches and pains, brain fog, there's a good one, brain fog, carrying extra weight on your body. Skin issues is a huge one. The skin is a mirror of what's happening inside of our body, right? So there's all these different things. And when I'm talking toxic load, what I really mean is the buildup of toxins that happens and these sit within our body. And it's kind of like there's a tipping point. And when it starts tipping over, the overflow, that's where we start getting symptoms. But just because you may not have all these symptoms doesn't mean you're not carrying toxins, okay? We all are. So what the heck do you do about it? Okay, first of all, obvious choice is that you limit your exposure to the best of your ability. It's completely 100% impossible to totally limit your exposure, but that doesn't mean that you're powerless, right? We have so much control over what happens within our bodies, to our bodies, in our homes. So that's things like choosing whole foods with no mystery ingredients. I always like to say, I try to avoid foods with numbers and colors on the label. Like, I don't like to eat orange D72 because what the heck is that? I don't even know if it's a real thing, but you know what I mean? Like, I try not to eat things that are not a real food. Like, when I eat a banana, it's a banana. I know it's a banana, and that's all it is. So, whole foods with no mystery ingredients, organic if possible, of course. I think we all know that by now. That does not mean it's always possible, but when possible, choose organic, drink filtered water, and then reducing the use of chemicals in your home. And this looks like cleaning products, hygiene products, perfumes, creams, lotions, like everything, air fresheners, all that sort of stuff, and then helping your body detox naturally. And this is where our beautiful doTERRA products come in. So there are so many different things that doTERRA has that can really help both in reducing our exposure and in helping our body detox all the stuff it already has. And it's really important to note as well, so many people will say, you don't need to detox, like that's what your liver's for, that's what your skin is for. Yes, but our bodies were not built to deal with the amount of chemicals that they are exposed to today. I'm not even going to quote a number. I don't remember what it is, but I was reading an article the other day, and it was like, in the last, since the Industrial Revolution, there have been like tens of thousands. I think it was somewhere around 80 or 90,000 new synthetic chemicals that have been produced since the Industrial Revolution. the vast majority of which have not been tested or confirmed safe, many of which are suspected of being carcinogenic or even proven to be carcinogenic. And these things are out in the world. They are in, and this isn't just like some mystery, like, ooh, they exist somewhere. This is like in that bathroom cleaner that you bought at the grocery store. This is the pesticide that is sitting on that apple that's, you know, in your kitchen. Like, these are things that are in our homes, but you're not powerless. Like I said, there's so much that we can do. So we're going to start talking about our skin and our hair, because this is one that affects everybody. You can see that first line there, and this number is scary to think of, but the average woman exposes herself to over 500 chemicals per day. This is the average woman, right? So think about it. You get up in the morning, you have a hot shower, which opens your pores. And when your pores are open, you absorb more. And then you use that scented, you know, the soap and the body wash and the shampoo and the conditioner and the face wash. And then maybe you get out and you moisturize, you use toner and you moisturize, you put on makeup, you do your hair, maybe you use mousse and hairspray, maybe you have painted nails, put on perfume, right? Like, just think about it for a moment. And that's like before 9 o'clock in the morning for the most part, right? And that's just the average person. That doesn't include going out into the city, into traffic, interacting with people. That doesn't include the rest of your life. Like, just before 9 a.m. That's what we're exposed to. And I would really, really, really encourage you, check out, if you've never heard of the EWG, the Environmental Working Group, check out their website. It's a really awesome database where you can go on and you can plug in your beauty products, essentially, and it gives you a rating. It tells you about the ingredients. It tells you, you know, suspected carcinogens, known carcinogens, hormonal disruptors, all these like scary things that we know exist, and yet they are approved to be on the shelf. And the whole thing is, if you use it once, probably not a big deal, but we're not using them once. We're using them every single day for years, for decades. That is the toxic buildup in our system, okay? So this is really where I love everything that doTERRA has. Literally every single thing I've used from doTERRA is just amazing. They have also, check out their ratings on the Environmental Working Group, super low, like super, super low. It's a scale from, I think it's 1 to 9 or 1 to 10. And some of my, before doTERRA, some of my other like natural skincare was rating like an 8. And that's like the natural stuff that's supposed to be good for you. The doTERRA stuff generally is like a 1, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. So personally, for my skin, I love the Virage line. That's these ones here in the photo that you can see. And that's like, I just absolutely love it. That's the one that's for sort of most people, the average skin. There are actually 3 different lines. So there's a line that's for sort of drier skin and for more oily skin. The Virage line is like the average skin type, so to speak. That's the one that I use. Absolutely love it. It is a beautiful system that's created, and it's infused with different essential oils. And on top of the skincare, we're talking so many other things, okay? Body scrubs, soap, face masks, body butters, deodorant, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner. Like, there's just so many things. The body mist. There's so many different things that doTERRA has. These are all rated super, super low on the toxin scale. They're all infused with essential oils. They're all really, really, really good for you. And they're just a beautiful replacement for all of the chemical-filled stuff that you are probably already using. Next, I want to talk perfumes and fragrance. Okay, so one of the biggest source of toxins that we are exposed to on a regular basis is like air fresheners and perfumes. Whether that is perfume that you spritz on your body, whether it's that like aerosol can in your bathroom that you spray, that little pine tree that hangs in your car from the rear view mirror, all those things, they're scary. Like, they are scary. I remember there was one specific brand of air freshener that I was reading about recently, and it said that the way that it gets rid of odors in the air, or that it makes the air smell nice, is it has formaldehyde in it. Formaldehyde is a chemical that is used to preserve tissues. Like when you get something cut out of your body, it sits in formaldehyde to preserve it. This is being sprayed in your air. You're breathing that into your lungs, into your living tissue. You're breathing that in your children, your pets. This is on the fabric of your couch and your carpet. Like scary, scary, scary stuff. In fact, the air inside our homes is usually way more toxic than the air outside. And it's because we have the perfume and the air freshener and the makeup and the this and the this and the cleaning products and all of this. And we, of course, we don't want to smell nasty, right? Like we all still want to smell good. You want a great smelling house and you want your body to smell good, but there is another way. So when it comes to your home, diffusing, man, oh man, will change your life. Like, I don't know how many times I've been in other people's homes where they have scented candles going, and maybe at first you go, oh, that's not bad, and then it starts irritating my nose, my eyes, and I've actually started coughing before just from scented candles, because quite often, you know, that's fragrance, that's chemicals. Whereas a diffuser, when we're talking with doTERRA, doTERRA's beautiful pure essential oils, there's no chemicals in them, right? They are natural substances diffusing into the air. It smells amazing. There is like a limitless number of combinations. There's so many different diffuser blends out there that you can try. Your home will not smell bad if you're using your diffuser and your oils, like flat out. It just won't. My home has never smelled better than it has since I began diffusing, quite honestly. And when it comes to your body, there's so many great things. So first of all of these beautiful products we talked about back here all smell amazing, like absolutely amazing. I use many of what you see here, many of what I spoke about, and they all just smell absolutely incredible. But then just the oils themselves as well. There's so many different oils that you can use as like a perfume, like put it on your skin. And there's a photo here, you can see these are just some of the floral oils. Clary sage, helichrysum, geranium, ylang ylang, lavender. These are all beautiful oils. And then there's countless different blends like whisper and passion and cheer. All of these gorgeous blends are made to be used on your body, used topically on your skin. They will make you smell incredible. Again, I have never smelt better since I began using essential oils, and I have never had so many people ask me, wow, what are you wearing? What is that smell? Because they are real smells. There's nothing fake about them. And whether your brain knows it or not at first, your nose knows, right? Our bodies recognize these things and they are drawn to them. You will not smell bad. It's just a matter of beginning to replace your old perfume with natural alternatives. And like I said, there really are, like, I don't even know, countless options when it comes to this. The next part of reducing toxic load that I want to address is green cleaning, or our household cleaners. So you can see that very first line there, or the first point. There are so many scary products that are used in the majority of households. Have you, and I put this question in because I know what my answer is. Have you ever gotten dizzy, had to open the window, or had to run outside when cleaning? Like you've been scrubbing the shower and you've had all the spray on it and you just like, you can feel yourself kind of getting dizzy and you have to like run out and make sure the window's open and just stand outside for a minute. Because I've done that. I couldn't even tell you how many times. And it's scary that we do that. Yet for so many of us, that's just normal and we don't think about it. But that is a crazy amount of chemicals that we are exposing ourselves to clean our homes. And although, yeah, maybe they're killing certain bacteria, is it really cleaner if we're then covering ourselves and all the surfaces in our homes with chemicals? I don't think so. I don't think so. So there is another way, okay? And that really is where this beautiful On Guard line comes in. Now, On Guard is our protective blend. It is like a super kick your ass, powerful cleaning blend. It is kind of spicy and a little bit citrusy, and it has been infused into so many beautiful products. You can see a few of them here. So when it comes to green cleaning, we can start replacing traditional things that, again, are full of perfumes, full of chemicals, with natural alternatives. So like laundry detergent. This laundry detergent is fantastic, and you need such a tiny, tiny little bit. Also dryer sheets. Those like traditional dryer sheets, full of chemicals, absolutely full of chemicals. So you can get the little wool dryer balls and put a couple of drops of essential oil, whatever smell you want, onto your dryer ball, toss it in, does the exact same thing. I also sometimes make my own laundry detergent, again, using essential oils. I have a recipe for that. It's really, really easy. And again, my clothes smell good and they're clean. Another great thing in the On Guard lineup is the cleaning concentrate. That's that middle bottle there you can see in the photo. And this is awesome. So we're talking like cleaning your kitchen counters, sinks, bathrooms, like showers, toilets, everything. This cleaner concentrate does it. And it is super, super, again, super, super concentrated that you need such a tiny little bit that lasts a really long time. And it smells awesome. Smells awesome. And then there's also a hand wash. So this foaming hand wash, this is one that I have in my bathroom. It's sitting beside my kitchen sink. Love the smell of it. But again, it's super effective, and there's no scary chemicals, yet it's still working on that, getting rid of that nasty bacteria at the same time, okay? And as on top of all of this, there are so many, when you join the team, when you're part of the Whole Fit team, there is a beautiful green cleaning guide. Like, it is massive. Think of anything you want, and there's a recipe for it that has been created and tried and tested and reviewed and tried this smell. And I mean, we're talking like anything you need, there's a recipe for that you can so easily DIY. There is no excuse to ever buy those traditional chemical-filled cleaners again. Like, you just don't have to. This is a choice, and you get to choose better. And then, as well as, of course, we want to reduce our exposure to toxins from the outside, obviously, but we also need to look at the inside. Okay, so again, when we're looking at the outside, wash your produce. You can actually wash your all your produce. I do this every single time I shop with lemon essential oil, a little bit of vinegar, warm water in the sink, soak it for a few minutes, about 10-15 minutes, rinse it off, and it's awesome. It just cleans everything off. And again, you're going to buy your organic food if possible. If not, that's life, right? You do the best you can. The fact is that you are, and I love this, you are what you eat, digest, and eliminate. So we've all heard, you are what you eat, which is totally true, but that's not the whole story. It's also what you digest, what you eliminate. It's doing all the internal work with the external work. So again, we're removing our exposure to toxins from the outside, and then we're helping our body manage them from the inside. And this is where a lot of these beautiful things come in. So you can see in this photo here, this is a cleanse kit from doTERRA, and it has some of my absolute favorite items in there. Oh, I actually forgot to write one down. That's all right. It's in the photo. It has some of my absolute favorite items in there. Okay, so different things, such as, first of all, we're talking citrus oils. You can see there's a bottle of lemon in that photo. I actually have lemon in my water right now. The lemon and really all citrus oils are absolutely incredible to help the body. They help cleanse the body. And when we're talking about they help cleanse the body, we're talking like mostly the liver, right? They just help move things through. So adding a couple of drops of lemon or lime or orange or grapefruit to your water throughout the day really, really helps. Then there is a whole line of supplements that can really help as well. The first one is the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Now that is, you can see, that's the one I forgot to write down. You can see it in the photo there. It says doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack, and that is 3 different supplements. Now this is something that I've talked about in the other 3 videos, very specifically the Eat Right video, when we're talking about the very foundations of the pyramid. But essentially, if you haven't watched that, or if you don't know what the LLV is, it is a line of 3 different supplements that are created to fill in the gaps and support your body from the ground up. This is something I swear by. I take it every single day, and I have noticed like more changes than you can imagine. Talking my hair and my skin and my nails and my sleep and my digestion and my moods, reduced PMS symptoms, like all across the board, just from changing this one thing. We're adding this one thing. So the Lifelong Vitality Pack. There's things like DDR Prime. Now this is a blend of oils that is made to help your body at the cellular level. Zendocrine, this is like your liver detoxification powerhouse. This one is amazing. There's probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes. These are all things that help your body be at its absolute best. And it's really important to note, you don't have to guess, okay? So this pack right here that you can see, there is actually a 30-day cleanse that doTERRA has created, and that I actually lead a few times a year as well. And it guides you through how to use every single one of these products to help your body detox naturally, really. And another thing, when you join, we're part of the Whole Fit team, which is just absolutely amazing. Whole Fit is based in Canada, underneath our leader, Ange Peters, and she is awesome. And she has put together so many incredible resources for us, including the Ready, Set, Glow detox. This is a very gentle 7-day detox that she leads. I believe, I want to say it's twice per year. I'm not quite sure on that. But this is something that when you're part of the team, you get free access to it, right? You just jump in and you can do it with everybody else. Like I said, there's the 30-day cleanse that doTERRA has created. And there's so many ways that you can start this now. Okay, you don't have to wait until you have everything. You don't have to wait until it's perfect. Literally, tiny things make a difference. This is like using oils instead of perfumes. This is using a diffuser instead of air fresheners. This is replacing your hand soap with the On Guard hand soap. This is replacing your shampoo and conditioner or your soap, your deodorant. If you're still using the old school deodorant with aluminum, please, if you're still doing that, make that one of your first changes. Your body will thank you. Your health will thank you, honestly. All these tiny little things make a difference, and you will notice it. Okay, there's some things that you'll notice quite quickly within a few weeks, and other things that are more long-term, like energy, headaches, right? Like when you begin, you will notice these things. Your energy is going to be up, your headaches are going to be down. Like I said before, just with the Lifelong Vitality Pack, I noticed all those changes, right? Digestion was better, my skin was better, everything shifts. And it doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't have to be scary, and it doesn't have to be difficult. And it really is doable. So I really want to encourage you to start small, to pick one thing that you can start today, or maybe within the next 24 hours, that can help you begin to create a shift, that can help you begin to reduce your exposure to toxins and help your body detox, help your body get rid of the toxins that it's already been exposed to. Because, yeah, it can be really, really simple. It can be as simple as putting lemon in your water, right? Not hard, super doable. Your body will thank you. Your health will thank you. All right, guys, that is it for this week. Next week, we have video number 5 coming at you. So have a good one, and see you then.